Michael was driving up until Christmas Eve last year. I tried to so-called wean him from driving. I was told that he's on the medicine and it's possible that it's okay to drive for a while, but then he should not be driving after a certain point. I would drive with him. He seemed to drive okay. He was driving slow, but I thought that was fine. He'd only go a mile away if he went to the store, and he was like Mr. Mom. He did the errands for me. He went to the cleaners, went to the grocery store, and whatever. That was not a problem to me. I figured it was only a mile away. Christmas Eve last year, I had went out to my girlfriend's for a short time. He took the car, his car, and crashed it into a tree. That was the end of his driving. He feels that the driving for him is his only independence that he had left. He depended on me for everything. And this was the last of his independence. When this happened, I told him that a little white lie, that the insurance dropped him due to the fact you have Alzheimer's and can no longer drive. He broke down and cried. He was, for probably about 3-4 days, he was very sad, very to himself. Then unfortunately, 4 days passed and he forgot that he crashed a car. See, and this is more or less an ongoing thing. It really is. No matter how you try to wean them from driving, stop having them drive. This is the problem I find. And in the support group, the other visitors there have the same problem, that you could take the keys away. I disengaged the battery so the car wouldn't work, and I'll be darned, he knew how to. Yeah, he just knows. He actually was a step ahead of me on that, I think. But he put he connected the cables and away he went again. And to this day, he still wants to drive.
Now, you had mentioned earlier that you also took the keys. You mean literally you took the keys and hid them?
Yes. I wouldn't even leave my keys around to my car because I was afraid he would pick them up, so I have to hide my keys. He'll tell me, he goes, I have this terrible disease and I really hate it. I hate living. He'll say that once in a while because I cannot drive. In fact, every time he goes to the doctor for his checkup, and he will ask, Doctor, can I drive? He'll bring it up. He'll say, I need to talk to the doctor alone. And the doctor understands. So he says, Michael, at this time, I don't feel that you can drive. Remember, you're on medication. And he'll go, okay. And leaves it at that. He doesn't get mad, doesn't get angry, does not get mad at me on the way back from the doctor. So it's accepted that the doctor, whatever the doctor says, goes. Every Alzheimer's person is unique. You don't know what will work. What may work for one person may not work for you. And you have to test out all these different ways. And yes, the advice is given to you to try different things, and you do it, you see what works for you. Because again, every person is different.